Dele Farotimi, Amnesty International, MRA, Global Rights 90 others call for civil trial. And now to the news info. Prominent among the CSOs that signed a statement made available to the media are Global Rights, Yaga Africa, the Kuka Center, International Press Center IPC, Clean Foundation, Accountability Lab, Amnesty International Nigeria, Budget, and Media Rights Agenda, among others. They condemned the arrest, detention, persecution, and torture of the human rights activist, Narif persecution, because additionally, they faulted the treatment of the case involving Farotimi as a criminal rather than a civil one. Exactly, he didn't kill anybody. He didn't steal any money. He didn't do anything. It's a civil matter, it's not a criminal matter. Treating him like criminal, putting handcuff in his hand because of what? He didn't do anything wrong. They wrote, while the court sitting in Ekiti has granted him bail, we maintain that the manner of his arrest was an aberration and that Mr. Farotimi should never have been subjected to the criminal justice process. Additionally, the prohibitive term of bail for what is supposed to be a misdemeanor raised the real possibility that Mr. Farotimi's right to be tried as required by Nigeria's constitution by a court constituted in such a manner as to guarantee his independence and impartiality cannot be guaranteed. They pointed out many troubling aspects of Mr. Farotimi's encounter with Nigeria law enforcement, beginning with the unnecessarily aggressive and confrontational manner in which the arrest was effected. They decried the unprofessional and violent nature of the police officers captured on CCTV footage who crossed state lines to arrest him. The officers were not dressed in uniform and could have passed as armed thugs. They also threatened Mr. Farotimi's staff for no reason after unlawfully seizing their phones, so they did not wear uniform. They came to kidnap him. They came to kidnap me. Because you're a police officer, you did not wear uniform. And you threatened the staff. Lawfully, you seized his phone and arrested him and bundled him all the way to Ekiti from Lagos State. That is pure kidnapping. The brutal manner of his arrest suggests that the apprehension of a bandit on a most wanted list rather than a publicly accessible human rights lawyer. According to them, the reason given was even more troubling than the manner of the arrest. They went on, before he was unlawfully picked up from his office on the 2nd of December, Mr. Farotimi had foretold the Nigerian public of his impending arrest. Exactly, he knows what he's going to. He knows that they are going to do that to him. He knows. If you know somebody too well, you know that he's going to do this thing. You know. In a press release from his office a day before, he stated that the police had invited him to answer for specific claims he had made in his recent book, Nigeria and its Criminal Justice System. Mr. Farotimi went on to state that his impending arrest was being orchestrated by two powerful individuals, Tony Elumelu and Chief Afebabalola CFR San, who were displeased with the unflattering depictions Mr. Farotimi has made of them in his book. So Tony Elumelu too is also involved now. Wow. Rather than challenging his claim by suing him for defamation in civil court, they decided to wield their enormous influence to have him arrested. Exactly. Challenge his claim. Tell him that what you said about me is wrong. Let us come, bring evidence. Let us, all of us, bring evidence. But you went to arrest him, bundled him all the way to Ekiti State. Detained and charged him to court for a crime that does not exist in the jurisdiction of his arraignment. The CSOs contended that defamation is a civil matter and should be treated as such. Section 4 of the Police Act 2024 forbids the police from entering civil matters. In an orderly society built on the rule of law, are we in an orderly society? We are not orderly in this country or in anything at all. There is no orderliness in our country. Those concerning the veracity or otherwise of the claims Mr. Farotimi made in his book, or who feel he has defamed them in any of his writing or speech, will seek justice in the civil court, where Mr. Farotimi would have had to defend his claim or provide redress should he have been found to have maligned their character. When a person feels that his or her reputation has been tarnished, the law creates opportunity for redress in civil court. As Nigeria Supreme Court pointed out in 2021, criminal defamation was invented by the Star Chamber in late medieval England. That is why it has been written out of the law in most states in Nigeria and many other Commonwealth countries. It should have no place in the books of a republic. Another troubling aspect of this saga is that the police charged Mr. Farotimi before a magistrate court in Ekiti State on 16 counts of criminal defamation. How is it criminal defamation? Did he put a gun to his head? Did he trick him with a knife? Or say anything bad? Did he kill him? That you are saying it is a criminal defamation. However, the crime of criminal defamation is unknown to Ekiti State Criminal Law of 2021, which currently spells out the criminal law regime in Ekiti State. It also does not exist in the Criminal Code of Lagos, where Mr. Farotimi resides, works, presumably wrote his book, and was abducted. Our Constitution provides in Section 36, subsection 12, that subject as otherwise provided by its Constitution, a person shall not be convicted of a criminal offence unless that offence is defined and the penalty therefore is prescribed in a written law. They also flagged the police for charging Farotimi before the magistrate court for a crime that the court did not have jurisdiction to entertain. You carry matter wey no dey your jurisdiction in the first place again, describing it as an abuse of legal process. They made 4 demands: that the charges against Mr. Farotimi be immediately dropped and he be released without preconditions, that all laws supporting criminal defamation in Nigeria's criminal jurisprudence be immediately repealed, and cases initiated under those laws struck out by courts, that those who feel Mr. Farotimi wrongly tarnished their reputation with the claims he made in his book should seek redress in civil court, and that the Inspector General of Police ensure law enforcement agents cease being a willing tool of the powerful to oppress law-abiding citizens. You see that one? Very important. But even the Inspector General of Police same. All of them are same. All of them are willing tools for the powerful. All of them are doing the bidding of the powerful people in this country. So even the IGP gone bad markets. Ahamoko says Nigeria has been turned to a country for the rich, and allies say so. They don't care about human rights. They don't obey their own laws, not to talk of following due process. If you have money, you become lord everywhere. All I'm saying is let the man be freed, then tried in a proper way. Exactly. If he's found guilty, let him go to jail. Nigeria should stop all these intimidations and do the right thing. Exactly, because they are just trying to intimidate him, to bully him into forfeiting everything. And now you want to even withdraw his license as a lawyer just because you think you have the power to do anything you like. If he defamed your character, seek a redress in the civil court. Why are you treating him like a criminal? Because of what? Engineer Abulumen says, only a fool assumes all is well with our judicial system. I'm telling you, because everything is wrong with it. Don't we see funny election tribunal proceeding? To be quiet is to die. Attacking the bad practices in our judicial system is the best thing that ever happened in 2024. I'm telling you. Next will be corrupt and manipulated INEC or INEC. I'm telling you. This person came outside to speak the truth against power, and instead of him to garner all support that he needs, people are still coming to saying he defamed somebody's character. If that person did not do something wrong, he will not defame his character. And obviously, with all this that is going on, you know that he's 100% right about everything that he said. It is well, my listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.